Have you ever wondered how people go from being overweight on multiple blood pressure medications and in the worst shape of their life to changing their life around and becoming the healthiest version of themselves and free of prescription pills? To understand this process, we first have to understand that lifestyle changes are behavioral changes. And the better you understand the psychology around healthy eating and active living, the more leverage you will have at implementing healthy changes to your lifestyle and creating healthy habits. I submit to you today a breakdown of what's called the Transtheoretical Model that will not only help you understand where you are on your journey to correcting your blood pressure issues, but also help you understand the steps that are in front of you and guide you along the journey of improving your health and correcting your blood pressure issues. The Transtheoretical Model contains 5 stages, beginning with the stage of Precontemplation. The Precontemplation stage is where an individual resides that's not yet seeking change. This individual is not yet aware that they need to make any changes. Although other individuals around them, such as family, friends, or even doctors, have pointed out the need for change to correct their blood pressure issues, they still resist the problem and believe that their lifestyle and behavior isn't the issue. People in this stage have no intention on changing their behavior in the foreseeable future, and this is driven by their lack of knowledge about their behavior that is in question. I remember a friend of mine that I always went to Walmart with in college, and he used to stop by the blood pressure desk and let the machine take his number. His numbers was always high compared to the rest of us, and he would laugh about it and say things like that's normal for him and that's just the way it is. Now, in order for a person to move out of the pre-contemplation stage, their awareness about high blood pressure and the impact it has on their health must increase. And self-reflection is a big part of this process because it helps individuals explore their thoughts, feelings, and attitude about their behavior and encourages them to consider how their behavior impacts various aspects of their well-being. Resistance will almost always show up in this stage, but providing non-judgmental feedback and support will validate their experiences and feelings while gently challenging their resistance. Most individuals in this stage may not recognize the seriousness of the issue, and this leads to a lack of readiness to take action. Now, the next step on this journey is the contemplation stage, and the individuals who are here acknowledge that their lifestyle is an issue and they're seriously considering making some changes to correct their blood pressure problem. Although they are considering making changes, they may also have mixed feelings about these changes. They see the benefits that can come with the changes, but are pretty hesitant about the process and the challenges that they may face. For a long time, I contemplated picking up running to help me improve my cardiovascular health. I knew it would be great to help me lower my blood pressure, but I wasn't sure how I would fare at it because I hadn't run in over 10 years. I thought about my legs hurting and my body being sore the rest of the day. This was a limiting belief that held me back from adding running to my wellness routine. A big part of moving through this contemplation stage is to continue to gather more information about different strategies to understand which one best suits your needs and abilities at the time. During the contemplation stage, it's important that you evaluate your readiness and your ability to change. It's imperative that you reflect on your past attempts at making healthy changes and analyze what worked and what didn't work. In the contemplation stage, individuals show a readiness to change. While they haven't committed to lifestyle changes, they're actively evaluating options and considering making changes soon. The next stage is the preparation stage, and this is where individuals have made the commitment to take action. This individual is motivated to address their blood pressure issues and are preparing themselves mentally and emotionally for the process. They are gathering information, resources, and all the support that they can to help them succeed at making these changes. This process can involve joining a Facebook group, analyzing different strategies, and seeking advice from health professionals. It's important that this individual set goals for themselves related to their blood pressure and overall health. These goals can consist of dietary changes, increased physical activity levels, managing stress, or even fasting. A concrete plan of action that outlines the steps that they will take to achieve their goals, as well as a timeline for them to follow, is important. This plan should also help them identify potential obstacles, as well as determine a strategy to use to overcome them. One of the biggest things that can push this individual forward is building up the confidence and self-efficacy by visualizing themselves successfully implementing the planned changes. They should also engage in positive self-talk as well as seek encouragement from others to help bolster their belief in their ability to succeed. In the preparation stage, we lay the groundwork for transformation. It's the bridge between intention and action where aspirations take shape and commitment paves the path to success. Stage 4 is the action stage, and individuals in this stage have committed to change and have taken some concrete steps to modify their behavior. These individuals are actively confronting any obstacles and challenges that arise during the change process. This stage requires effort and determination as individuals work to maintain their new behaviors despite having setbacks or temptations to revert back to their bad habits. One of the best changes you can make to help you through this stage is to change the environments you frequent. I myself had to take a step back from sporting events because I directly associated them with overindulgence in drinking and other unhealthy behaviors. And if I expected to sustain healthy behaviors, I had to remove myself from those surroundings. I had to also remove all of the unhealthy food items out of my home to prevent any temptations. And although this was a challenge, it was one of the best moves I made. Another thing that is helpful during the action stage is seeking support from friends and family to help you stay motivated and accountable. This support can provide encouragement, guidance, and reinforcement for positive behaviors. Individuals should also focus on tracking their behaviors as well. Journaling about the journey will give you great insights about the process. You should document your blood pressure, your weight, the foods you are consuming, as well as how you're feeling. Successfully implementing these changes can enhance an individual's confidence in their ability to maintain their new healthy behaviors over time. Lastly, we have the maintenance stage, and this is where the individuals have successfully implemented changes to manage their blood pressure and are committed to maintaining their behaviors over long term. These trained behaviors have become ingrained in their routine and no longer require conscious effort or motivation to maintain them. Although these behaviors have become habitual, individuals should remain vigilant and mindful of potential triggers or challenges that can lead them to a relapse. If a relapse does occur, individuals should be able to cope with setbacks and take proactive steps to reestablish their healthy habits. Relapses should not be viewed as a failure, but as a temporary setback and used as an opportunity to learn and grow. In the maintenance stage, celebrating achievements and milestones isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. It fuels your motivation, reinforces your progress, and reminds you of the journey you've conquered. Celebrating our successes strengthens our commitment to long-term change, keeping our journey to wellness strong and resilient. So this wraps up our Transtheoretical Model, and be sure to like and follow to learn more about the tactics and strategies that you can use to overcome your blood pressure issues.